Education nowadays is commonly, more than we would like to, thought to be only be possible from one point of view, the conventional educational system. Here, the teacher will deposit knowledge into the student, hoping that the latter will memorize it. This has proven to not only be insufficient to learn things significatively, but also this method doesn't stimulate the way the student thinks.
Ironically, thousands of years ago, around 430 BC, a far way more effective system was being taught by Socrates in Athens. This way of teaching would emphasize the acquisition of new content by getting to it via questioning the reasons instead of assuming everything as it is.
Socrates, Athenian philosopher, probably not real at all. All we know about Socrates comes from his disciples, thus, many experts consider him not to be even real. But despite these facts, he is known as one of the fathers of all time philosophy. Paradoxically, he always claimed himself to be an ignorant, because of the many things he didn't know, but wise at the same time for being able to acknowledge this. He enjoyed going to public places and asking questions to people from any social class, because what he was looking for was ethical truths, often pushing to the limits his fellow Athenians with his questions uttered in a manner quite different to what they were used to. Most of his dialogues come to a conclusion so obvious yet hidden that made him be admired by some and reviled by others alike. This is known as the Socratic method.
The Socratic method, or meiotics, is an old yet still useful way of teaching that encourages students to develop critical thinking. This method focuses on formulating questions which are given to students for them to find the correct answer by themselves. For example, let's say that Timmy will get a perfect mark on an assignment he was given with. Then, following the Socratic method, one must ask, why do you think that Timmy will get a perfect mark on his assignment? And under this question, the student must seek for an answer based on their own knowledge. Timmy will get a perfect mark on his assignment because he's such a smart and responsible student who always delivers when it comes to doing a perfect job on anything he's asked to. Therefore, students are able to identify key elements within the former statement and come up with a better one that provides further and more accurate information.
A common mistake in today's classroom is to think that education is centered in the contents that the teacher can give to the students. We, as a group, firmly believe that the focus should be others. We think the most important part of the learning process should be the internalization of the content and the understanding of it, rather than a memorization and a mere passing across of it. This is why the Socratic method should be given more importance. Questioning and self-questioning are powerful tools that are usually overlooked in formal educational systems. Allowing and giving the chance of students to think by themselves rather than them knowing because they were told by an absolute truth by someone hierarchically superior is the way classes should be targeted if critical thinking is to be achieved. It seems like a paradox to think that more than thousands of years ago, people were thinking and questioning what they were being taught. Today, it seems that education is not as valuable as it could be, as we are memorizing instead of internalizing contents. A change of paradigm seems urgent if we are to develop critical thinking in future generations.